Hi, I'm Kenneth with Fit to Move Physical Therapy and Wellness, and in today's pep talk, I'd like to pose the question: are your abdominals too stiff? And can stiff abdominals contribute to musculoskeletal conditions like neck, back, or shoulder pain? For most of us that enjoy exercising, one of the most common areas to address is the abdominal region. There are countless variations of abdominal exercises, including sit-ups, crunches, Russian twists, leg raises, and the list goes on and on. We perform these exercises solely for the purpose of achieving a strong trunk or core and to shed inches around the waist. But is it possible to overdevelop your abdominal muscles? You might think to yourself, absolutely not. Having a six-pack, or for most of us a four-pack, can't be a bad thing, right? I'm sure you've heard the saying, too much of a good thing. Well, one thing we know for sure is that larger muscles are inherently stiffer, and stiffer muscles tend to limit motion. So to combat this issue, we should focus on achieving balance between the muscles that flex the trunk and the muscles that extend the trunk. Also, maintaining proper extensibility of the tissues to prevent unwanted movement impairments. First, let's discuss how one can determine if their abdominals are overdeveloped. The first indication is posture. If you have a forward-rounded back, or what we call in the PT world, increased thoracic kyphosis, this may mean your abdominal muscles are overdeveloped. Secondly, look at the infrasternal angle. The infrasternal angle is the angle formed between the bottom two ribs. This angle should be between 80 and 90 degrees. Next, you can perform a breathing inhalation-exhalation test to determine if your abdominal muscles are too stiff. You'll likely need a partner and a tape measure for this one, but it's not too difficult. You're simply measuring the difference between the maximal inhalation versus the maximal exhalation, which should be between 2.5 to 3 inches. So while stiff abdominal is an issue, consider this. Not only do the abdominal muscles flex and rotate the spine, but they also add compression to the spine. So if you're treating your back pain by exercising your abdominal muscles, make sure to maintain muscle balance and flexibility of the trunk musculature. If you determine from the previous test that your abdominal muscles are stiff and restricting your mobility, here's what you can do. Exercise number 1. Stand with your back against the wall with your fingers interlaced behind your head. Let yourself fall to the side, but try not to actively pull yourself to the side. Just simply fall to the side, allowing gravity to pull you towards the ground. Imagine the axis of rotation is through the middle of your chest. Exercise number 2. Again, stand with your back against the wall and your fingers interlaced behind your head. Then take a deep breath, raising your ribs outwards towards the ceiling. While breathing in, try to force your ribs to move outward instead of extending or pushing your back into the wall. Exercise number 3. Stand with your back against the wall and slightly bend your knees to allow your lower back to contact the wall. Then raise both arms overhead while maintaining your lower back against the wall. While your arms are in the overhead position, take a deep breath in and try to expand your rib cage outwards. My recommendation is to perform these 3 simple exercises following your usual abdominal workout. This should help improve muscle extensibility and prevent stiffness and compression. Hopefully you found this pep talk to be beneficial. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach me at kenneth@fit2movept.com. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day.